case study presentation for CHS 461 by Drew Owen and Rachel Perez.
Kenya, female genital mutilation. What is female genital mutilation, FGM? Female genital mutilation is when the female genitals are partly or entirely removed, otherwise known as female circumcision. FGM occurs for traditional or cultural reasons and has no health benefits. FGM is typically performed before puberty, ages 4 to 15 years old, but more recently has been known to be performed on babies who are a few months, even weeks old. This is typically done without anesthetic in non-sterile areas. Who performs FGM? FGM is typically performed by professional circumcisioners, midwives, nurses, or doctors who trained in Western medicine and healers. Where female genital mutilation primarily happens in Africa, such as in Kenya, northeastern regions of Africa, the Middle East, and Asia. This also occurs in areas where immigrants continue these practices. Since FGM occurs in many countries throughout the world, it is a global health concern. Instruments that are used to perform FGM: blade, scissors, knife, broken glass.
In 2014 in Kenya, 24% of women and girls have undergone FGM. There are also differences in the amount of girls based on location and on socioeconomic status. Female genital mutilation is a global health concern because it is found in Africa, the Middle East, and Asia.
What surprised you about this topic? What surprised me about FGM is that it's still being practiced today. I was also really surprised to find out that the clitoris is a sexual organ that is only present in women, and it is the only organ in either sex whose function is solely for sexual pleasure, which is why this procedure is performed in order to ensure women stay virgins before marriage to help ensure purity. How did your research change your view on this issue? After conducting more research on this topic, I was mortified on my finds. It didn't change my views on the issue, but it informed me on issues happening all over the world. FGM is an old tradition that many believe that they are cutting out the devil, but are actually doing more harm. Dirty instruments are used and they don't have the proper equipment, which hurts these women in the long run. They are left the risk of contracting hepatitis B, infertility, and psychological trauma.
What surprised me most about this topic was the amount of women and girls still affected by this tradition today. After watching the videos provided, I was very worried for the health and safety of these young girls, and it also made me angry that this practice still continues today. My research on this issue strengthened my original view. It made me worried and concerned for the health and safety of women around the world. I would like to educate others and spread awareness so that we may stop this practice. We found many organizations trying to stop FGM. Two of these organizations are 28 Too Many and African Women's Organization. These organizations are effective because they work in the community and they spread awareness of FGM.
Making change happen. What are the limitations of the programs? Limitations on both these organizations include having no community or traditional leader on their team. FGM is an ancient tradition practice that needs change from within the community. These organizations need support from the community.
Female genital mutilation began in Kenya in the early 1930s to 1950s as a form of resistance to colonization. Kenya is now one of the few African countries that has seen a decline in FGM prevalence. Although it is against the law to practice Although it is against the law to practice FGM in Kenya, citizens are still finding a way to do it. They are crossing the border to neighboring countries so that they can participate in this custom. Although FGM is still very prevalent in Kenya and many other countries throughout the world, there is hope. There are declining rates of FGM, there are laws being put in place to stop this practice, and many organizations bringing awareness to this health issue. Here is our commercial radio script. We plan to advertise this as much as possible so that we can bring in support for Fight FGM and that we can bring awareness to this health issue.
Television script. Millions of young girls and women suffer from the traditional practice of female genital mutilation. FGM is female circumcision and is practiced on girls as young as infancy. It is a custom that is extremely dangerous to these girls and provides no health benefits.
Lastly, here is an infographic that we created in support of Fight FGM. We plan to spread this online through social media, websites, and any other online source, and to also print this out as a poster so that we can spread awareness and gain support for Fight FGM.